Hello, Pessimistic Dreamer here. So I've got a shell challenge built by Vixella. Um, mm, mm, Now that I'm recording, I have no idea what I'm going to say. But yeah, okay. So, um, if you've done the shell challenge, you'll notice that I'm doing exactly the same thing as so many other people. I just noticed when I checked the gallery the other day. I'm putting the what's it called, the balconies and the roofing in pretty much the same place as pretty much everyone. Pretty. So yeah, nothing new there, but my build. So anyway, so the Shell Challenge by Vixella, a lot of fun. If you haven't tried it, do try. It's a lot of fun, as I said. Oh dear, now that I'm talking, I have no idea what to say. Yeah, alright, so the only thing that I was absolutely certain about with this build was where I wanted these stairs to go. That was pretty much the only thing that I was like, stairs goes here. Also, like the placement of the kitchen and stuff, and that, like, I was pretty much from the get-go. Wait, that was weird wording. Sorry. Um, Pretty certain from the get-go where I wanted the kitchen, where I wanted the living room, dining room area. So that was nice. So usually when I'm building or deciding where things go, like the kitchen and the all that stuff, I generally just place down like marker objects. Like I'll put down the oven, as you see over here, with the counters, because obviously that helps me with remembering where I want things to go. So notice I'm playing a lot around with the kitchen because I really wanted the kitchen counter. Didn't quite work out at the end, but no, I tried. So yeah, I end up going with these counters because I quite like the red and black color. Wait, words. Quite like the black and red colors, the colorway, and the look of these ones. And I'll put in lights in a moment because I finally figured out that trying to put things down with black countertops, not good when you can't see what you're doing. So yeah, just playing around with the kitchen counters quite a lot. And then I, try to put down the walls. Now floor plans are generally not my strongest point. I feel like I just struggle, but then again, everyone who builds in The Sims talks about the same thing. They struggle with the floor plans, so I'm not the only one. So yeah. Now do go back and forth quite a bit because I cannot stay doing one thing for a very long time before my attention starts to drift. So if that bothers you, my apologies in advance, but sorry if I just overdo things. But oh yeah, this is so much fun. It's also a little bit strange watching you back, watching back on what you've been doing because yeah. So with the floor plans, it actually came together quite quickly. I'm very pleased with that because usually when I do these things, it takes me a long time deciding where things go. And this time, pretty quick. So what I decided on is downstairs is obviously the kitchen and the dining room, living room. There is also the parents' bedroom with well, I was intending to have an ensuite for them, but then I decided not to and just have it like for everyone, not an ensuite. And upstairs, I decided to put in two kids' rooms, a teenage room, and an office. Now, obviously, I could have put the parents' room upstairs as well, but I decided not to. I think I'm not quite sure what my thinking was there, but yeah, I'm not sure why, but somehow that just looked like better. Yeah. Um, I didn't really think about just, oh yeah, let's just plunk the parents downstairs. I mean, maybe it's nicer when you have, maybe 3 kids in the house. You maybe want some privacy, so you put the master bedroom downstairs. So yeah. Anyway, uh, yeah. So a little bit of oh yeah, that's the thing I did. So for some reason, I really like diagonals in the Sims, and I kind of sacrificed a half space there. Honestly, these little half spaces, they do tend to annoy me, but in this case, I decided that I liked having diagonal wall better than I liked yeah. Anyway, words. Um, some reason in The Sims I do quite like diagonal walls. See, here's the thing. I was thinking about this earlier. When I see like sharp corners in Sims builds, I keep worrying. I know it's stupid. I know. I know. But I keep worrying that my Sims are going to turn like a little that my Sims are going to turn the corner a little too sharply. They're gonna bang into the corner and end up bruised. I know, Sims don't get bruises. Probably not for it. But yeah. So actually I thought I had changed it. Alright, so with this bathroom, I did share it on the gallery and you can find it there. After I had made this video and edited and all that fun stuff and shared it on the gallery, I changed this a little bit. I took out the the bathtub combination thingy. Took that out and put a shower instead because when I was actually looking at what I had made, I realized there was no window in the bathroom. Not having windows in the bathroom is a pet peeve of mine. So where I live right now, the bathroom is kind of like inside the flat, so we don't have a window there. That's not something that I would recommend, if at all possible. So yeah, so afterwards I went in and changed the bathroom itty bitty so I could put in a window so I could imagine that my Sims could open the window after they've been to the bathroom. It's a bit funny when you're making things in The Sims. You keep coming across strange little things like that. Like, they are fictional creatures. They do not need to go, air things out. Well, they don't need to air things out. They do need to clean things. But when you're like building things for them, you start thinking about silly things like that. They're simulations. They don't care. Sims are experts at killing themselves. Like, I'm sorry. Anyway, rant. I could rant about that. I don't know why. Maybe I didn't. Oh yeah, that's another thing. I do know that the cabinets and counters don't quite match. My opinion is okay if things don't match as long as they go together. Also, this house, I mean, yeah, and that changed some of the walls to go diagonal because I like it better. What was I saying? I can't remember what I was gonna say. So, yeah, I put in these little windows that go in last because I like figuring out like the room placement before I figure out window placement. Like, where do the windows need to go? Yeah, so I had fun with that. As for the I mean, like, the house itself, I'm picturing like, regular couple with 2 kids or toddlers even. No kids, I didn't put anything toddler related. Oops, sorry. And a teenager. So usually I don't really put in like kids stuff or teenager stuff in the thing in the houses I build. I don't know why. Just I don't really play with kids and teenagers, so I tend to forget about them. This is bad. I need to play with some sim families, not just single sims that, you know. What else? What else? Now this I did have a little bit of fun, like trying to picture the outside of the house. I usually don't go for like blue suburban, but it looked kind of cute. And at least I remember to put a trim around this time. It looks a lot better this with the trim. Uh, and then the roofing. Now, yeah, actually that green color, I do quite like it. Not on this build, right? Not in this like the type of house I'm trying to make this time. But that green color is really, really pretty. I need to find some place to use it. Uh, um, I'm running out of things to say. Sorry. Yeah. But as I said, if you've never done like the shell challenge, I really recommend like this challenge. This one I can't say was very difficult. Like I've done some of like little Simsies shell challenges, and the diagonal one, was fun. All right, it was fun. It was challenging. It was that one was difficult. This one, oh no, I put in the corner. Oh, there are two sharp corners. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, all right. Well, that's one. Anyway, I don't notice it. No, I'm not seeing that corner thing. Sorry. What was I talking about? Yeah, shell challenge. If you haven't done that one, this one, do it. It's fun. Uh, so yeah. Um, sorry, I'm saying I'm a lot. I'm noticing that I do like the how to put it, the white floorboards that I put down everywhere there is like kind of like common areas. Originally, I didn't like it. Like a few months ago, I was like, who would ever use white floorboards on the floors? And now I use it pretty much every single time. It looks nice. It's so. Oh yeah, and I put down. Listen, in real life, I don't like carpets. Carpets are they are not good. They just get filled up with dust. If you drop anything in the carpet, it stays there forever. And if you have a little puppy who has little puppy mistakes, if you ever been around little puppies, you know that sometimes they just get nervous and accidents happen. And if they happen in a room with carpet, little puppies and carpet, it's just not a good mix. It's just no. I don't like carpets. Like, but my Sims deserve something soft to walk on, and the colors of these carpets, I do quite like them. I like the look of them. Thought of them? No, you know. But it's the Sims. My Sims deserve something. Like, I'm not living there. My Sims are. So, I really wanted to fit in a dollhouse, so I put it in the hallway. Because the kids deserve a dollhouse. I did have quite a lot of fun decorating the kids' rooms because, I don't know, it's like, I would have liked having teddy bears that big when I was a kid. I would have liked having my own bedroom. But, we didn't live in that kind of housing, and I had to, and do still have two sisters around my own age, so I always had to share a bedroom until I was, yeah, late teens, very late teens. Yeah, no point talking about that. Yeah, decorating the kids' rooms was a lot of fun. Uh, Now what was I gonna say next? Like I'm trying. I usually don't talk for like this long, like monologuing like this. It feels weird. I don't know what I should be saying. Oh, then this was a lot of fun. I thought okay, yeah. I thought I'd put the door to a balcony in another place, but oh no, that's right. I moved it. Sorry, didn't notice that myself. Hmm. But yeah. So also with the bathroom. So I usually end up using pretty much the same like floor tiles and the wall tiles. I think they are from the both from the spa pack, and I like them. I like them a lot. Just something about the look of them is just. I do kind of regret reusing those counters though. I mean, I like the colors of them, the color scheme of them, but I'm not the biggest fan of the counters themselves. Oh well. Now, I did also think, this is a family of five, so they're gonna need to have a lot of towels because, 5 people are gonna need a lot of towels, obviously. Oh, wouldn't you just love? No, I don't live in a house that has a separate bathtub and shower. We have a combination one. I would love to have separate. That would be so nice. Also, rugs everywhere. I don't have rugs in my real life home, but you can bet I put rugs everywhere in my Sims builds. It's like, yes, sweetie, you get rugs. Everyone gets rugs. I would cover just the entire area in rugs if I could, but I try not to. Uh, I do try to picture what kind of Sims would live here. It'd be like, quite a nice couple with pretty average kids. I would say like even a teen would probably not be too dramatic. Like, not every single teenager is a dramatic nervous wreck, okay? Some of us were quite nice. Some of us were not like dramatic. Um, I just realized the office is pretty bland. Like the colors aren't. It's pretty bland. So it's like a very simple home office. Huh. Now, after upload this house to the gallery, I did change a few things after I was done with the recording and all that. Not much. I added quite a bit of decorations and changed a little bit, but not much. No, yeah, laundry room. I do quite like it. I think it turned out pretty nice. At least it's like, oh yeah, yeah, I decided to have the washer and the dryer in separate colors. I know a lot of people like having them matchy. I like having them not being matchy. Like, this is a family that they're not bad off, they're quite well off. Not, yeah, but they don't go out of their way to have everything matching. Like, the washer and dryer, like, no one else can see it, so they're not, like, worrying about it. Like, yeah. Hmm. Sorry. Oh yeah, the I do feel like I could do more with decoration. Some people are really, really good at like putting the clutter and making the builds look like absolutely lived in and absolutely nice, but I don't know, I feel like I don't put in enough clutter. But still, it's fun. It's so much fun. Like The Sims 4, it's quite nice building The Sims 3 too, but The Sims 4 makes it really, really easy. And building houses in The Sims 4 is just it's so relaxing. Like, after you have maybe a little bit of a trying day at work or school or whatever, you come home and build maybe your dream house or your giant mansion for your Sims to live in, and then you pull a great still lives one and you torture your Sims. I don't torture my Sims nearly enough. I should. Sorry if that offends you. Yeah. Oh yeah, put a cookie jar on the table because I figure there are kids, and if If I remember correctly, my mother gave up having a cookie jar in her house because me and my sisters would always just find it and empty it out. Well, because if we didn't, our father would, and we would end up not having any cookies, but we still get the blame. uh, so yeah. Now I did put what's I gonna say? Yeah. No, I'm not really big on decorating like the outside. I'm still working on how, to make it work proper. But I do think I managed quite well. Why didn't I keep it pink? I should have kept it pink. That pink color is absolutely gorgeous. I like it. But I do change it. I think the only wallpaper I didn't change was the penguin one in the other kids' room. Oh yeah, and that tree wallpaper I put it in pretty much every single build I make. I always put it on like one wall and then some like paint on the other walls. Like I don't know, something about it just I like it. Yeah. I didn't change the ceiling lights though. Just I couldn't bother. And for some reason I put the walls white. Why did I put the walls white? I don't like white walls in real life, okay? Most of the buildings I lived in or homes have had white walls. I don't like it. I Why did I put white walls? Well, at least they have the what you call it? The like siding on the bottom. Oh yeah, that teal color. It's really pretty. I like it. But yeah. And why did I change the color there? That brown color was actually quite nice. Why? Questions. Why? Why? Uh, so yeah, I didn't, with the cell challenge, you can put down like patio or something. I just decided to, paint the ground, and this thing like painting the terrain so that it looks like that's where the most foot traffic goes. It looks a lot better after you've done that, and like Little Simsy says, as soon as you put down a tree, it looks a lot better. And yeah, I have to agree. Like putting down like bushes all around your build, it just that's a little bit off. Oh dear, there's a bush off. But yeah, as soon as you have something simple like this, just a little bit of bushes, a little bit of flowers, a couple of trees, and your yard looks so much better. The build just looks much more put together. And I try to put in like these pillars to try and, you know, much better with the house, but didn't quite work out. I want to have a kiddie pool, but then I found the ball pit. There's a ball pit. I would like a ball pit. So I put it in for them. Ah, yeah. Would not be fun. I don't think I've ever played in a ball pit. Like, there's just no in my area, so I've never had the joy of playing a ball pit. Um, so yeah, I'm actually quite pleased with how this build turned out. Like this and this little area, itty bitty area, just this corner with the wildflowers and the tree and the rose bush. I'm very happy with it. It's so simple, but it's like pretty. And then try to find the name. I'm not very good with name. I think the ultimate name is like Blue Suburban or something. That's such a good name. Sarcasm. Yeah, then I had a little bit of fun trying to find a better door for the front door because didn't quite like it. I Oh yeah, so this is where my original cut came in because I was pretty convinced that I had finished everything. But then I realized A, I still hadn't changed the mailbox. B, I forgot rocks on the inside. I forgot to put in the window drapes. And I'm sorry, but when you have like a residential area and you don't have drapes in front of your window, I just feel like the house isn't quite finished, in my opinion. It just feels like, yeah, you're not quite finished. So I went back in after my first edit and fixed that. Added a little bit more decorations. Uh, yeah. So yeah, the parents' bedroom is pretty simple. It's like kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Uh, what's the word I'm looking for? I can't remember the word. It's like not quite nondescript, but like no, no. But yeah, I really like areas where you can just decorate. And for some reason, I was so, this simple vase with the lemons in it. I don't know. I quite like putting them there. I don't know why I put a vase of lemons by the entryway. Sometimes you just put in weird things because they look good. Like, can you imagine walking into someone's house and just by the entryway there's a vase full of lemons? It's like, okay, alright, somebody likes their lemons. It's a lemony house. I think out of all the rooms in this build, I quite like the washing room. Yeah, I think that's one of my favorite. Oh, that thing. The little box with the shadow box with the 3 children shoes in it. That feels like something that the mother of this house would be like very, very enthusiastic about. And a little geeky thing. Because you need geeky parents. But yeah, the shoes, that feels like something that the mother house would be like, or the mother at home would be like, you know, yeah. Like, not keeping too many keepsakes, but this is something that should be, yep, keeping that. Just one shoe off from every kid and just frame it, put it up. Yeah. I mean, on the whole, oh, yeah, so, you may have noticed that I did not put anywhere outdoor lights. Huh. Yeah, I put a flower vase, but I don't put outdoor lights. Hmm. Right. So that's another thing I'm gonna need to fix. How did I miss that? But at least I put down a lot of flowers because in my home there are a lot of flowers. I'm not quite on probation or I'm not being banned from buying more flowers, but yeah, we need more space for flowers. I like flowers. So yeah, I don't think there's much more that I would like to say other than this shell challenge has been a lot of fun, and I hope you do it, and I hope you check out the gallery because there's so many nice builds over there. Um, of course, there's quite a few builds that are quite like mine because I know it's just yeah, but there's so many nice builds, and I'm very pleased with what I managed to make. I hope you like what I made, but at least I'm very pleased. This is definitely a house that I could like play in with a few changes like putting up the outdoor lights and maybe change the ceiling lights. Yeah, but anyway, this has been my Vixella Shell challenge build, my little blue Suburban. I hope you liked watching this and I'll see you later. Bless bless.